Good morning. We are going to start, so please take your seats. Welcome to California NorthState University College of Pharmacy's Class of 2028 White Coat Ceremony. Today, our academic procession will be led by Dr. Olivia Fung, Associate Professor and Chair of the Department of Clinical and Administrative Sciences. All right, let's start. Please be seated. Welcome, class of 2028 students, family and friends, President Chung, Board of Trustees and Directors, CNU administrators, faculty, preceptors, alumni, staff, and students. My name is Dr. Tiffany Jade Crace, and I'm the Assistant Dean of Student Affairs and Admissions at the College of Pharmacy. I recently had the pleasure of leading our new students at orientation a few weeks ago, and today I'll be the Master of Ceremony. Just a few housekeeping items before we get started. We do have digital programs that are available by scanning the QR codes displayed throughout the room. And also, the event is being live streamed for those who cannot be here today. Just visit our main CNU page, and there's a link to our YouTube. You're welcome to approach the section right here to take photos, but please don't go past the stanchions and return to your seats promptly. We also have professional photographers who are here taking photos, and those photos will be made available to you for purchase if interested. Restrooms are located in the main entrance, and please remember to silence your cell phones. We'll now begin this ceremony with the national anthem sung by our very own class of 2028 student, Kevin Herr.
Oh, say, can you sing by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner's yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. Please be seated. I'm so glad we discovered that talent of yours very early in your pharmacy career, because we will be bringing you back for subsequent ceremonies. I am pleased to introduce to you today the Dean of the College of Pharmacy, Dr. Xiaodong Fang. He is Vice President of Student Services and a very busy man. You may want to sit, because I have a nice long bio for you. He has over 20 years of experience in both clinical and biomedical research and has expertise in cancer care, wound healing, and cardiovascular diseases. He is one of the original 4 co-founders of California NorthState University and the first faculty member hired at the College of Pharmacy, which makes me think, did you hire yourself? Dean Fang previously practiced as a clinical pharmacist at Sutter and an oncology pharmacy specialist at Dignity Health Medical Foundation. His integrated training, expertise in cancer education and research, clinical practice experience, community service involvement, and patient care activities have enabled him to deliver high-quality patient care and effective medical and pharmacy education. He currently holds 10 U.S. patents on strategies of anti-angiogenesis and cancer treatments. He'll now share a few words with the class of 2028.
All right, thank you, Dr. Chris, for the nice introduction. Good morning, President Chung, Board of Trustees, directors, esteemed faculty members, honored guests, and most importantly, our incredible first-year PharmD students and families. We're here because of you, and we're here to celebrate you. Let me hear some excitement. All right, wow. This is the first cohort. I don't have to blame the coffee, all right? That's the spirit of class of 2028, amazing. So today marks a monumental occasion as we welcome you, the second cohort of our 3-year accelerated PharmD program, into California NorthState University College of Pharmacy family. You are continuing the legacy of CNU COP, and it's our privilege to witness the precious moment. It marks the moment of our exceptional students formally embark this journey from the classroom to the clinic, from studying the biomedical pharmaceutical theory to embracing the profound responsibility of patient care. The white coat is a symbol of the commitment to the highest ideals of our profession: knowledge, compassion, integrity, and service. Reflecting on our journey, the class of 2028 reminded me the CNU COP inaugural class of 2012, who set a very high standard with a remarkable 98% board passing rate. Since then, our alumni have gone on to achieve extraordinary success, becoming leaders in the pharmaceutical industry, hospital pharmacy, community pharmacy, health administration, state regulatory agencies, Now, some of our alumni even serve as the vice president for the regional health system and also chief pharmacy officer for the regional corporations such as Blue Shield and WHA. We're delighted today to welcome back Dr. Gary Tucker, alumni from class of 2012, as our distinguished alumni speaker. Dr. Tucker, who serves as the Senior Director of Clinical Value and Outcomes at AstraZeneca, represents the incredible and diverse paths a PharmD degree from CNU COP can unlock. His journey from CNU COP classroom to a global biopharmaceutical leader is a powerful testament to the solid foundation we built together at CNU COP, and also the impact our graduates have on a global scale. We're also honored to have another two outstanding alumni on the stage, Dr. Joshua Chu and also Dr. Justin Koh, serving as the co-chairs for today. I know in the audience we also have some other alumni actually serve as the preceptors and the mentors for some of our students and serve as co-chairs for today. So no pressure, class of 2028. But I do have a high expectation for you to continue this excellence of journey. If our alumni can achieve all the success, can you do it? Yes, of course. And you should do it better, right? Because you are on the strong shoulders of our faculty member, alumni, preceptors, and the support of our administrations. Many of our students published research papers in top medical pharmaceutical journals and co-authored book chapters with our faculty members. Many alumni did a residency or fellowship with Stanford, Yale, Pfizer, Genentech, Eli Lilly, you name it, all the top healthcare systems and pharmaceutical leaders. Our current P4 students actually was recently presented the top 10 US Public Health Service Award. And she actually teamed up with some physicians and received a national grant for mental health in the community. And during the recent CPHA quiz ball competition, CNU COP students actually brought home the second place for this most prestigious clinical skill competition with participation of all 14 pharmacy schools in California. You know, some of those pharmacy schools, they are the big dogs, even at the national level, right? All right, that kind of tell you we have the best students, faculty, curriculum. And again, class of 2028, I'm looking at you. Can you bring back the first place next year? Yes. All right. Actually, it's not hard because we just missed the first place by one question, okay? All right, so let's give it a try. I really like this class. The spirit, it's just exactly reflects the whole legacy, the whole success of CNU COP. We believe in miracle. We believe in, the team. And with this wonderful team, I feel like everything is possible. So I have to also emphasize your journey in pharmacy will be incredibly rewarding, yet it will also be extremely rigorous. From this moment, you are licensed interns, entrusted with the profound responsibility to touch lives, guard lives, save lives, and rebuild lives. To the brothers, sisters, cousins of the class of 2028, please understand our students cannot take excused absence for your weddings, birthdays, or whatever, significant events, because just missing one day of school could set them back for a year. And we apologize in advance for the inconvenience, but we know you understand because we're going to celebrate again later, right? That's the reason you support them to start this journey with the CNU COP. However, we do send you our heartfelt air hug, okay? I have to basically emphasize at CNU COP, we believe the success is not by chance. It's by your choice, it's by necessity. Our success at CNU COP is not solely due to our award-winning faculty and curriculum. It also owes thanks to the unwavering support, mentorship, and training opportunities provided by our preceptors, alumni, and community partners, including Starter, Kaiser, Dignity Health, CVS, Walgreens, Safeway, independent pharmacies, U.S. Army, Air Force, and Navy, and many others. We're honored today to have their representatives here with us. We will be honored to hear from our keynote speaker, Dr. William Jiang, Director of Pharmacy at Dignity Health, Mercy San Juan Medical Center. We also have the honor to have Dr. Jim Wash and Dr. Candice Fong, former CNU Board of Trustees, to celebrate class of 2028 with us. Special kudos to Walgreens and its regional supervisor, my dear friend, Dr. Satender Sandhu, for sponsoring today's white coat ceremony. Let's give them a big round of applause. Now, I want to invite the class of 2028 to stand up. Please stand up. Turn around and thank your loved ones, your families, for being here, for their unconditional sacrifice and support to make this journey possible. Many of you are the first doctoral candidates. Yeah, now you can turn around and sit. Yes, please take your seat. Many of you are the first doctoral candidates in your families, and we're proud of each one of you. You will bring honor to your family and community. In addition, I hope you will also be the light, salt, and inspiration for others to follow you on this journey. Your dedication, passion, and resilience have brought you to this point, and I have no doubt that you will continue to excel and amplify the success. The culture of CNU COP is pride, ownership, and participation. I'm confident the class of 2028 will follow in the footsteps of 1,600 CNU COP alumni to serve the community, lead the profession, and carry on the legacy of CNU COP excellence. Thank you, and welcome to the family of CNU COP. Let's celebrate again in 3 years. At that time, we will salute you as Dr. Pharmacy. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Fang. I have the pleasure of introducing our keynote speaker today, Dr. William Yang. Dr. Yang obtained his Doctor of Pharmacy degree from Thomas J. Long School of Pharmacy and a bachelor's degree in biology from the University of the Pacific. Similar to Dean Fang, he has over 20 years of experience in both inpatient and outpatient settings and is currently Director of Pharmacy at Mercy San Juan Medical Center. As a dedicated professional, he is committed to promoting the integrity and growth of pharmacy practice, ensuring patient safety, and optimizing medication-related outcomes. He is driven by a passion for advocacy and community service and volunteers in underserved communities. He's an active member of the local California Society of Health System Pharmacists, Sacramento Valley chapter. He also finds fulfillment in mentoring the future of pharmacy through guiding students and residents in developing their professional leadership and clinical skills. Dr. Yang.
Thank you, Dr. Craze, for such a warm welcome. Good morning, President Chung, Board of Trustees, Board of Directors, Dean Fang, distinguished faculty, alumni, family, friends, and most importantly, the newest members of the pharmacy family. Congratulations. You have chosen a profession that is equal parts science, equal parts service, and equal parts memorizing drug names that looked like someone just threw a bunch of letters together when they shouldn't have. Today, each of you will put on your very first white coat. Soak it in. Cherish this moment. Take a selfie, because it will likely be the cleanest and whitest your white coat will ever be. By second semester, your white coat will have ink stains, coffee stains, and other mysterious stains that you'll never want to investigate. This is a milestone achievement and another step in your journey. When I first put on my white coat, I'll admit, I didn't truly understand what it meant. I felt an overwhelming sense of pride, thinking about how I've made my family proud. I thought I had arrived, that the hard work was paying off. What I didn't realize was what this white coat would symbolize. It wasn't about me or any of my accomplishments at all. Wearing it is an honor, but more importantly, a responsibility. A responsibility to patients, to communities, and to something bigger than ourselves. Every pill, every prescription, every patient interaction, it all adds up to something profound. Trust. Patients will trust you with their health, their worries, their lives. And that trust, once you experience it, will change how you see yourself forever. The white coat isn't a symbol of what we've achieved. It's a reminder of the people we serve. My journey into this wonderful profession started with a checkbox. It's true, just one tiny square. I was filling out my college applications, doing my very best to make real life-changing decisions at the very mature age of 17. Which in reality meant I was mostly thinking about how good the dorm food was going to be and how much fun on campus I would have. But my father, as he was reviewing my application, paused and told me, "I'm checking this box for pharmacy." And just like that, my fate was sealed. No dramatic epiphany, no lightning bolt moment of clarity, just a dad who believed in his son. That one check mark launched me down a path that thankfully turned out to be one of the most fulfilling journeys a person could ever have. So if you're wondering how I got here today, you can thank my father, or maybe blame him, depending on how the rest of this speech goes. So as I entered pharmacy school, I didn't have all the answers. Heck, I didn't even have all the questions. What I did have was a stack of note cards. Enough note cards to build a fort, and lecture notes that read like hieroglyphics. I also had classmates, all of us going through the same struggles. People who would become some of my closest friends to this day. And if you haven't experienced a late night quote unquote study session yet, where no actual studying actually gets done, trust me, you will. And you'll treasure those moments for the rest of your lives. I wasn't entirely sure where pharmacy school would lead. I just knew I wanted to help people in a meaningful way. What I learned was to keep moving forward, to persevere, and this was all part of the process. In rotations, I faced another challenge. Real patients, real problems, real consequences. Rotations were filled with long hours, endless primary literature searches, but a sense of responsibility. That's when things really started to click. That what I studied was being applied in real life. I remember a patient who just didn't understand why they needed to take their medications every day. I spent some time sitting down with them, and after the consultation, they said, "No one's taken the time to explain it to me like that before." That moment reminded me that this calling has a real impact on the lives and the patients we serve. Over the years, I've been blessed to practice pharmacy in incredible ways, from connecting with patients through consultations at the pickup window to caring for oncology patients as part of a multidisciplinary team. I've been fortunate to be entrusted with a responsibility to provide the best possible medication-related outcomes. During my time as a clinical oncology pharmacist, working alongside physicians and nurses, I learned to be an advocate for patients. We enhanced how we rounded, monitored patients, developed policies, and embraced technology. It was during these years that I realized that as long as I was doing what was best for the patient, that it would be the right thing to do. And then the pandemic hit. Pharmacy suddenly became the answer to every question. Who's giving vaccines? Pharmacy. Who's answering questions about guidelines? Pharmacy. Who's ensuring compliance to the ever-changing storage requirements? Pharmacy. Who's going to meet with the schools, with the county public health, with community partners to set up vaccine clinics? Pharmacy. Through partnership and a commitment to public health, we vaccinated over 37,000 people in our hospitals, schools, and communities. It wasn't easy. It wasn't always glamorous, but it was the right thing to do. And it showed me, once again, the profound responsibility we carry in this profession. Throughout my career, I have stood on the shoulder of giants. I've been blessed with phenomenal mentors who are a constant source of guidance, two of which are sitting on the stage with us today. So if at this point the speech continues to go well, they'll happily take credit. And if it's not, they'll probably never confess to knowing me. Whether it was advice on career choices, encouragement after a setback, or opening doors to new opportunities, my mentors have been by my side along this journey. I've also been blessed with an amazing support system at home who encourages me to be better, to serve more, and to do what is right. That balance at home allows me to devote my energy into my career and has been instrumental in my success. The road ahead will be challenging. There will be late nights, difficult exams, and moments of doubt. But there will also be moments, life-changing moments, when you realize that what you do make a real difference in someone's life. Those moments will be some of the most fulfilling moments of your life. So as you put on your white coat today and embark on this journey, remember, it's not just a symbol of your entry into this profession. It's a reminder of the responsibility and trust patients will place in you, the compassion you must show, and the lifelong learning you are committing to. So wear your white coat with pride, with humility, and with courage. You have the honor of joining the company of so many distinguished and incredibly accomplished alumni here at California NorthState University. And here's my call to you. Don't just be pharmacists. Be change makers. Be the one that explains the medication when no one else took the time. Be the one who advocates for your patient when no one else speaks up. Be the one who uplifts others around you. Because here's the truth. The white coat doesn't make you a pharmacist. What makes you a pharmacist is the commitment you live by every day, the responsibility you carry, the trust you earn, and the people you serve. So class of 2028, you belong here. You are capable. You are needed. Go forward, wear that white coat proudly, and never forget who you are wearing it for. Congratulations, and welcome to our profession of pharmacy.
Thank you, Dr. Yang, for being here today and sharing your words of wisdom and experience with our new pharmacy students. Our next speaker today is from the College of Pharmacy's first graduating class, the class of 2012, Dr. Gary Tacker. Dr. Tacker currently serves as Senior Director of the Clinical Value and Outcomes team at AstraZeneca, where he manages a high-functioning team that delivers solution-oriented clinical decision tools and evidence to support the advancement of guideline concordant care within health systems. As a pharmacy student, he was very active in numerous student organizations where he served in numerous leadership roles. He attributes his current success to the faculty, administrators, mentors, family, and friends who helped shape his journey. Thank you.
Right. It's great to be back. Thank you, Dr. Fang. For those of you that don't know, Dr. Fang was actually one of my professors in pharmacy school. So you guys are in fantastic hands, coming full circle, being the dean. It'll be great. So dean, faculty, administrators, family, most importantly, the class of 2028. Thank you for welcoming me back. In 2012, I was part of the school's first graduating class. I remember putting on my white coat and wondering if I could ever grow into the responsibility it represented. What I've learned since then, and what I learned since is that coat grows with you. It stretches with every new challenge you take on, every patient you serve, and every innovation you embrace. I still remember one of my very first patients after graduation. They came to the pharmacy not for a prescription, but because they didn't know where else to go. They were scared, overwhelmed by their medications, and they just needed someone to listen to. I spent 20 minutes reviewing their regimen, simplifying it, and explaining things in a way that made sense to them. The look of relief on their face still stays with me to today. And that moment taught me something I've never forgotten. Pharmacy isn't just about medication, it's about the person. And no matter how the profession evolves, the human connection will always be at the center. You're entering a profession at one of the most exciting times in history. You know, for decades, pharmacists were known mainly as quote-unquote dispensers. Today, and even more in your future, that's only part of the story. Artificial intelligence, AI, it's here. We all know about that. It'll be your partner, an extra set of eyes to catch interactions, predict adherence challenges, and even personalized therapy. But AI won't replace you. It will amplify you. It can process data, but it cannot replace empathy, compassion, or trust. Precision medicine is moving quickly into practice. Soon we'll be tailoring therapies, not to the average patient, but to each individual's genetics, environment, and lifestyle. You will be the ones translating the science into care that patients can understand and follow. Pharmacies are already the most accessible healthcare destination. Imagine leading clinics that manage chronic diseases, prevent illness, and keep communities healthy, powered by tools that make you more efficient and more effective than ever. The opportunities ahead are extraordinary, but they come with responsibility. You must be translators, making sense of data and technology for real people. Advocates, guiding patients through a complex healthcare system. And most importantly, innovators, embracing change and pushing the profession forward. So class of 2028, the coat you wear today is more than a fabric. It's a promise. It's a promise to combine knowledge with compassion, science with humanity, and technology with trust. You will practice in an era where AI and precision medicine are rewriting the rules, but what will never change is that patients will always need you. They'll need your guidance, your empathy, and your presence. Wear this coat with pride, grow into it, and remember, the future of pharmacy isn't waiting for someone else, it's really waiting for you. So congratulations and welcome to the profession.
Thank you, Dr. Tacker. All right, class of 2028, are we ready? We will now begin the coding of our pharmacy students. The white coat ceremony marks the official transition of the students into the pharmacy profession. The white coat itself symbolizes professionalism, dedication, altruism, duty, respect, and compassion for patient care. Today, we are honored to have College of Pharmacy preceptors, alumni, and faculty join us to coat our students. Our first coder for today is Dr. Joshua Chu. Please assume your position. He is from the class of 2019. He was our former Student Body Council president, who I worked very, very, very closely with. And he still listens to me when I say, I need you to come to white coat ceremony and coat our students. All right, let's begin. Diana Abad. Adela Anakib. Manaz Arian. Diane Carlos. Diana Chang. Jessica Chang. Arthur Chung. Thank you, Dr. Chu. Our next coder is Dr. Suzanne Clark, who's an associate professor of pharmacology, and she's also director of admissions. So every student here today interacted with Dr. Clark quite frequently. Jordan Darling. Sorry, Dr. Clark. Sofia Fastovich. Javier Garcia. Manpreet Gill. Ali Gu. Kevin Herr. He is being coded today by a mentor and a pharmacist with Kaiser, Dr. Rena Bardwaj, who is also an alumna of the class of 2012. Kwa Ho. Thank you, Dr. Clark. Our next coder is Dr. Justin Coe, who is a class of 2018 alumnus who also still responds to my text messages as a former student leader in the program. He is the pharmacy operations specialist at Kaiser, and his specialty area is in informatics. Mina Idris. Khadija Idris. Ruwa Jawad. Jazkirin Kaur, who is being coded by her pharmacist manager and a family member, Dr. Leah Van Zyl. Sumandeep Kak. Esther Kim. Bing Liu. Thank you, Dr. Ko. Our next coder is Dr. Olivia Fung, Chair and Associate Professor in the Clinical and Administrative Sciences Department. Alexandru Maevsky. Jeevan Mahal, who is being coded by his father, Dr. Pargit Mahal, who is Director of Pharmacy at Pharmacy Healthcare Network. Saja Mahmood. Dimitri Mua. Michelle Nwabuanu Okafor. Lloyd Roy Palmer, who is being coded by his wife, a Safeway pharmacist, Dr. Katie Choi. We've heard a lot about you. I'm glad to finally meet you. Avani Partap. She is being coded by her aunt, who is a class of 2023 alumna and CVS pharmacist, Dr. Anna Rita Kumar. Thank you, Dr. Funk. Dr. Tacker, can you please assume your position? Nabila Parwani. Emily Salazar. Rahel Shanker. Sherilyn Smith. Sunny Shong. Anthony Yang. And last but not least, Carlo Zerosi. Thank you, Dean Fang. This concludes the coding of the class of 2028. Congratulations, guys. It's official. Thank you to each of our distinguished coders for being here today. The class of 2028 will now recite the Pledge of Professionalism, which describes the ethical standards that must be upheld by each student entering the profession of pharmacy. Dr. Justin Coe will lead the students in reciting the Pledge of Professionalism, and he is a perfect example of a student who exemplified professionalism both inside and outside of the classroom and continues to be a leader in pharmacy today. All right, Dr. Coe, take it away.
Just a note before we begin. Looking at the students, I applaud you for arriving at this point. Many of you, probably like me, feel like this is the biggest accomplishment you've ever made in your life. That's how I was 10 years ago, about when I was in that same chair. But this really is just the beginning for you. So as we go into this pledge, I want you to think about that. This is a starting point for you to launch into what is your future career, and there's a lot of good and great work that you're going to do in this profession. One note, right? Some of you look at this stage, just as I did, and you will as you meet other alumni through the course of your school, and you're going to think, man, these people are so impressive. How can I do all that? It's with the commitment that you make here, and you do the hard work, and you just trudge along through school, and you bear it all, and work really hard, study hard, and be smart enough to catch when the AI is wrong, stuff like that. And the truth is, when you do that diligence day in and day out, what's going to happen is what has happened to some of the people up here who you find so impressive or will throughout your studies, is that you're going to look back and suddenly realize, oh, I'm at that level now, and I can do so much more. So this really is just the beginning. I want you to carry that energy with you as you think about it. One of you in this room is probably going to be the boss of some people up here at one point. I would have laughed at that remark, but that was true of me, as I ended up managing over a couple dozen of my preceptors who taught me. So just keep that energy in mind. This pledge is important to me. I'm going to begin by reading this passage, and then afterwards I will have you repeat after me. As a student of pharmacy, oh yeah, please rise. Yeah, that's a good idea. As a student of pharmacy, I believe there is a need to build and reinforce a professional identity founded on integrity, ethical behavior, and honor. This development, a vital process in my education, will help to ensure that I am true to the professional relationship I establish between myself and society as I become a member of the pharmacy community. Integrity will be an essential part of my everyday life, and I will pursue all academic and professional endeavors with honesty and commitment to service. Now, after this, I'll have you repeat after me. To accomplish this goal of professional development, as a student of pharmacy, I will develop a sense of loyalty and duty to the profession by contributing to the well-being of others and by enthusiastically accepting responsibility and accountability for membership in the profession. Foster professional competency through lifelong learning. I will strive for high ideals, teamwork, and unity within the profession in order to provide optimal patient care. Support my colleagues by actively encouraging personal commitment. To the oath of a pharmacist and the code of ethics for pharmacists, as set forth by the profession. Dedicate my life and practice to excellence. This will require an ongoing reassessment of personal and professional values. Maintain the highest ideals and professional attributes. To ensure and facilitate the covenantal relationship required of the pharmaceutical caregiver. The profession of pharmacy is one that demands adherence to a set of ethical principles These high ideals are necessary to ensure the quality of care extended to the patients I serve. As a student of pharmacy, I believe this does not start with graduation. Rather, it begins with my membership in this professional college community. Therefore, I will strive to uphold this pledge as I advance toward full membership in the profession. I voluntarily make this pledge of professionalism. Congrats, class of 2028.
Thank you, Dr. Ko. Please be seated. Thank you to all of those who are here to support our new pharmacy students as they officially enter the profession of pharmacy. And congratulations, class of 2028. In less than 3 years, I'll be announcing your names with doctor in front of it, as Dean Fang mentioned, as you walk across the stage and receive your Doctor of Pharmacy degrees. It will go by quickly, I promise. And this concludes the class of 2028 White Coat Ceremony. Thank you to Walgreens for sponsoring our White Coat Ceremony today, and thank you to all those who helped make this ceremony a success. The academic recession will be led by Dr. Tariq Hassem, an assistant professor in the Department of Clinical and Administrative Sciences and a frequent recipient of the Teacher of the Year Award. He will lead Dr. Chung, as well as the rest of the stage guests, off of the stage, followed by the faculty and then the students. The students will meet their family and friends outside in the lot area. So thank you, everyone, for joining us today for the class of 2028 White Coat Ceremony. Students, please rise, and faculty will start the recession. Thank you.